Yo, what's up? Welcome to our Out of the Park Baseball 22 playthrough. My volumes look a little high right now, so let me turn those down a bit. That should be a little bit better. We are playing as the Pittsburgh Pirates, road to the championship. And we're done dicking around. We're going to make a trade here real quick that's going to push us all in. I'm tired of not really having much production from our shortstop position, so we're going to make a trade for an up-and-comer. And prepared, we're going to go all in. We're going to pretty much sell off our farm system. We're going to bank on our pitching staff improving, and we'll just, kind of see how it pans out. We'll go from there. Couple things. Well, one thing first. I have a podcast with two of my friends. It's called Football, a Podcast. I know. I do a lot of out-of-the-park baseball. That's exclusively what I do on YouTube. But we also have me and my friends have a podcast. It's called Football, a Podcast. You should be able to find it on Spotify. We've ranked the quarterbacks out of this year's draft. We've done the wide receivers of this year's draft. And we've done a 3-part, pretty extensive mock draft. Not necessarily where we think the players are going to go, but what we would do if we were the GMs for each team. And it's knowledgeable stuff. This isn't just like Monday morning quarterbacking either. So anyways, if you get a chance, you're interested, go ahead, download it. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, so the trade that I want to make on here is going to be, we're going to trade for Royce Lewis. So we're going to go to player trade. And we're going to sell off some of the farm system to do it, to get it done. But, there's some positives to this trade, being that he's just becoming arbitration eligible. Has had, his major league career, he's posting high OPS pluses really every year. Shortstop, second base, plus on the base pass, plus hitting the ball. So we're just going to go ahead and make the trade. And I spent a bunch of time, configuring this, saying, okay, what can I give up? We got to keep our two best pitching prospects. We got to give out Connor Graham's, Braxton Ashcroft, Taylor Trammell, who he's on the bench at this point anyway, Samuel Vasquez, and Nick Mears. So we're giving up a lot. We're going to get, hopefully, a lot out of Royce Lewis. We're going to complete that trade. Have a personal message here. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know he'd be so highly rated. Interesting. That might have been a mistake, to be quite frank, that we gave him up. Yeah, it probably was. But he's not really a starter. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I just want the good lineup. I feel like we've never had a elite lineup. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm interested to see. We will just sim today. And then I figured in the draft we'll load up on pitching in the draft to try to rebuild the farm system as fast as we can. So from a pitching perspective at least. So yeah, this is kind of the bullpen I expected all along. This isn't too. We still have a good back end, in my opinion. So yeah, I think we're okay. Obviously, we may not be able to come back this year, but we're building for the future here. So we'll just sim until the draft should be coming up here. So we'll go through sim to the draft. Yeah, I know I just kind of hopped into that trade. I was recording that podcast. Just spent 2 hours, 45 minutes doing it with my friends, so I wanted to get in another video this evening before I called it quits. And that trade was on my mind for the last couple hours while I was toying around in my head whether I should do it or not. So I wanted to hop on and record real quick. I know I didn't give much justification for it other than I'm tired of having a shit lineup, and I want to, I think we have our pitching staff is good enough. And I want a good shortstop. So that was pretty much it. Glad to see Royce Lewis went over 2 in his debut. That's great. But hey, we got the 4-3 win. So Paddock went 6 2/3 with 7 Ks. So hey, I will never complain about a win. Sim game number 2, 3-2 loss. All right. 13-12 win. Seth Beer's been suspended for 3 games. 13-12. That is pretty wild. Let's I want to check this out here. Senzel 2 for 7, Blade 4 for 5, Royce Lewis 1 for 3. Wow, everyone pitched pretty much. It's probably going to be no bueno for this upcoming game then. Bullpen's a little short. Yeah. Disappointed in our progress. Did we get any closer? No, we didn't. We actually got further back somehow. We started the episode. We were 10 games out of first place. We won 3 of 4, and we're somehow further back. So interesting. All right, we'll keep simming. The only thing to do is keep simulating. 5-3 win. Okay. Royce Lewis 2 for 4. Alec Thomas 3 for 4. Yeah, I like our lineup. It's just a matter if the pitching can hold up though. But we've never had any of my playthroughs. I feel like we've never had this year or last year. We haven't had a really good lineup. Oh, great. Okay. Glad Madrigal's hurt. That's awesome. But luckily we do have some depth here with Cole Tucker. And I think Nick Gonzalez is going to be a good player too, just based on what his profile is right now. Not maybe a great player, but a good player. Okay, so we're moving. I mean, we're not really moving up in the standings, but we're accumulating some wins here. We're not totally out of this if we keep winning. 10-6 win. Who led for the Buccos? Oh, hey, Bay, our boy. 3 for 6. Try to revenge game us. Thomas, Beer, Senzel. Both had a great day. Royce Lewis, 2 for 4. Fuentes went 3 and 3rd. 2 Ks. Not a great outing for him. We need some. I was gonna say we need some series sweeps. Definitely some series wins, but some series sweeps for sure. Wow, won that 2-0 on 5 hits. Brubaker, strong. Or I was gonna say strong. Not really that strong outing. 2 Ks, 4 walks, 1 hit. I guess that wasn't too bad. So can we get the sweep against the White Sox here? All right, 10-5. Oh, and we got the first-year player draft coming up. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. I already checked, and most players are either high or very high in term high or very high. Yeah, it's smoking a lot of dope. I mean in terms of scouting accuracy. So we didn't have to spend too much time up until this point doing that. So we're just going to auto draft until pick by Pittsburgh. So let's see what the scouting director recommends. Misato Chilcutt, interesting name. A 5'8", 160 pound catcher. Not sure about that, to be honest. Let's see, we have a few closers here. Like I said, we're gonna load up on starters. Interesting. Guy plays catcher, pitcher, and first base, none of which particularly well. Stamina 80. Is a righty, 95, 97. Oh. Yeah, we'll sort by our scouting director here. We'll see what he thinks. Oh, that is what he thinks. Okay. I'm all out of sorts. I can't record after I just recorded that podcast. Wow. Guy has, I mean, this has closer written all over it, really. That profile. Let's see what the scouts say. Good stuff, good quote unquote stuff with only like a couple pitches. That usually says high end reliever. He'll have 2 dominant offerings. Big stuff gets people attention. You combine it with average control. Beauclair has the talent to be a top reliever, even a future closer. Well, Milwaukee Ricks looks like the same. This is a lefty throwing 98 to 100 miles an hour. Yeah, we'll go that way. Sorry, when in doubt, take the lefty who throws 100 miles an hour. Oh, jeez, I thought I just... Oh, wrong button. There we go. We'll auto draft until Pittsburgh again. Beauclair still around. Yeah, see, he has 50 stamina too. Could be vital pieces of the bullpen. Maybe I'm throwing this draft. Maybe I'm just... This could be a video where I'm just literally ruining the entire draft. Or the entire playthrough, and I just don't realize it yet. But I also, part of me thinks that we are taking risks here that we usually don't, and we haven't won the World Series yet, so can't feel that bad about doing this. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again. So... I feel like our position players are good. I want pitchers, and I want good pitchers. This guy has no control. I bet that's going to say it's an issue. Yeah, we'll walk too many players at every level. Yep, and I am not interested in that. Okay, Brady. We'll do 4 picks. Likely that'll be 5th starter. We are just loading up on pitchers right now. Yeah, I'm not interested. Bryce just has 0 home run power. Yeah, I really feel like this video. I don't want to say I'm winging everything. I think I'm winging everything in comparison to what I usually do. Now, I didn't wing that trade, even though I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I know I'm kind of justifying it after the fact. I had brought that up earlier today and was just kind of thinking about it, and and if I thought about it too much more, I probably wouldn't have done it. But I was just like, you know what, forget it. Let's just try it. We have never had a dominant lineup before. This is our chance to get a decent way there in terms of creating a dominant lineup. Let's see what we can do. That might change things, and we might have a better result with it. So that's kind of my thought process there. It wasn't, it wasn't like I just picked it up and I'm just betting this entire playthrough on, how I felt for 20 minutes or something like that. So. And as far as the draft goes, you really learn it's a crapshoot, and you're never going to find the perfect player. So take someone who meets most of your criteria. I'm kind of loosening up a little bit in that regard, I think, instead of I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to have some fun now, and I hope that will result in better outcomes. Because I think when I'm trying to be perfect, that's when, it's gotten us far. We've got to the NLCS, but then you see what happened the year after. So just trying to have a little bit more, not fun, but just loosen up a little bit with this stuff and maybe have a better result, through that way. So anyways, let's go back to the schedule. Four wins in a row. I don't know how we're still 9.5 games back. 9 back from the wild card. Our offense is improving slowly but surely, and our pitching is staying kind of the same. So, third in the NL in stolen bases. So, got that going for us. Oh, did not mean to click on that. I wonder who our all-star is going to be. Oh, we got division games coming up. 6-1 win on the Cubs. All right, so they're second in the division here. See what happened there. Anyone play good? Royce play well. I'm sorry. Royce Lewis 2 for 5. Thomas 2 for 5. Bohm 2 for 5. Swaggerty 4 for 5. I almost missed that. Nick Gonzalez 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. Okay. Can we win the series? There's still time. There's still time to come back. All right, a 10-9 win in 11 innings. Bucco's got one in the top of the 11th. Senzel, 3 for 6 with 4 RBI. Alec Thomas, 2 for 5 with 2 RBI. 13 hits total. Paddock going 7 1/3. You love to see it. We're creeping up there, but hey, let's just focus on the game ahead. A sweep would go a long way, though. We definitely have to make up some ground. But we got the Brewers coming up, and they're the division leader. And we're making a baseball card, creating a baseball card. I don't know what that means. I know they have quote-unquote baseball cards in the game, but I don't know. Like, you figured if it's in the middle of the season, they've already been created. I don't know. I don't get it. So we'll probably finish the all July in this video, I bet. Take a look at the all-star team. 2-0 loss. Okay. All right, well, at least let's win the series, huh? Let's sim this game, win the series. Take 3 of 4, okay? Or we'll just split. All right, now I want to see... Oh, the All-Star game. Dang it, I missed that. Let's go to scoreboard. Scores, yeah. I want to see the box score. Yeah. That's what I want to see. Come on. Let's see. Can I see who? Can't click on the teams there. National League. Don't see anyone there who got playing time. Don't see anyone there in the pitching. So whoever our player was didn't play, which, hey, could be helpful for the second half. No injuries. So, okay. So we're 10 back, literally just where we started. Unbelievable. But we have games against the Cubs and the Brewers coming up. So this should be pretty telling here. Whether, we got 3 against the Cubs, 3 against the Brewers. So let's go. Let's get the series win here. It's 9-4 win. We kind of start needing. Well, I don't want to say that we quote unquote need sweeps. Senzel, Beer, Lewis, both 2 for 5, or all of them 3 for 5. Arcia getting back some playing time there. Going 2 for 3. That's right. Madrigal is out. All right, let's get the series win here. Okay, let's get the series win here. Okay, well, that ain't going to do it. Man, everyone else in our division is just winning all the time. I still have faint. See, again, we can't catch a break. We lose. We go 12 games back now. 13 games back. This is shaping up to be a lost season. But hey, at least we won't have a lot of stuff to do over the off season because we are probably going to be capped out money wise. Okay, look at us. We don't have any. We're kind of traded out, to be quite frank. We have no one left to trade from the farm system perspective. All right, we swept the Brewers 4 in a row. We're on to something here. 5 in a row. Okay, stops there. Let's get the series win at least. Batter of the month, Alec Thomas. Nice. Okay, here's our improvements. So that's good. Number 1 hitter in July, 375 batting average, 5 home runs, 22 RBI, 19 runs scored, 11 walks. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, as Larry David would say. It's like we're missing a starter spot in our pitching staff. Okay, so we are 8 games back, 6 back from the wild card. There's still hope here, people. Look at our increase here. We had a terrible start, unlucky start, but we are sprinting to try to make freaking sprinting here. So again, we don't have anyone left to trade. We're just going to keep powering through here. We're not going to mortgage our future for this year. Madrigal's completed his IL time. That's great. So it looks like he's back on the active roster. So we'll make sure we get him back into the starting lineup there. Let's see, was the pitching staff affected by that? Nope. Looks like we should be good. Lost to the Reds there. All right, big August. Oh, this isn't helping. All right. Christ almighty. Beat the Royals. Beat them. There you go. I'm not even going to take the time to go through game by game here unless we start getting closer into the season or into the race. Madrigal, what the fuck? You're out again? I knew he had some injury issues, but holy shit, man. Whew. God almighty. All right, we'll take the fucking time off you need then, I guess. For Christ's sakes. Okay. 7.5 out. 3 games in a row. Let's make it 4. 4 games in a row. Let's make it 5. 5 games in a row. How are we still 7.5 games out of first place? 6 games in a row. We're still 7.5 games out of first place. We've climbed back to almost 500. How is this happening? I don't understand. What was it, 6-game winning streak? Our offense is picking it up. 6-game winning streak, and we're still 6 games back from the wild card. How is everyone in the NL winning? How? Is the NL only playing AL teams right now? Are the AL teams losing every single game they're playing? This is a big series against the Braves. Okay. Well, unbelievable. We go on a 7-game win streak. We're 7.5 games out. We lose 1 game. Our next game we lose 8.5 out. That's unbelievable. Let's go, Buccos. Let's put another win streak together here. Let's crawl back into contention here. Now, see, now everyone's losing. All right, Buccos, there we go. Let's check out. Let's go back home. So 7 games back still. 4 games under 500. 4.5 out of the second wild card. Don't look now, folks. Don't look now. I mean, we have a lot of teams between us and the second spot. But okay, another win. Another win. Now we're starting to finally gain some ground a little bit here. 6 games out. 6 games out again. Back to 7. We need like a 10-game win streak right now, which is asking for quite a lot. 2 games under 500. We are getting there. We are so close to getting back to relevancy. 5 games out of the second wild card spot. And we have enough time to do it. We have enough time to do it barely. Barely for the division. I think definitely for the wild card. But we have to win. We have 3 against the Cubs right now that we have to win. Then we have 6 coming up against the Brewers. We got to win the most of those. So this series will be big. That's not how you want to start it off right there. J.J. Bleday out for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, another loss. That is, as they say in the business, no bueno. Nine games back. Oh, man, that is tough. I like how he came back and kind of made it a little bit of a year here. Alec Thomas posting a big WAR year. With 4.2 on total, 3.1 just as a bucko. Oh, yeah, I forgot to change the lineups. My bad. My B, as they say. Can't get swept here. Gotta grab one. Gotta grab one. Oh, that's brutal. That's a brutal 3-game sweep right there. Oh, 4 in a row. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is eliminating us from the wild card, to be quite honest. Kumar, crushing it, moving on up. Evan Seary, that's one of the pitchers that we kept, that we could have traded for Royce Lewis, but we did not. I'm glad that we didn't. Kumar Rocker, I like that. I mean, the guy's a stud. I mean, look at those ratings. This guy is a stud. Is he having his best year? Nope. Is that okay? Yep. Will he come back next year? Absolutely. I have complete faith in this guy. Okay, so go back to the schedule here. I would say for us to have a realistic chance, we have to take 5 of these 7 games against the Brewers. That's what I would say. That's what I would predict. So let's see if we can do it. All right, there's one. Let's see, with the roster expansion, do we have? Okay, just a couple people, non-specified. We'll make sure they have a role here. Okay. So that's one that we took. Let's see if we can take another. Yeah, see, 0 margin for error now. Yep, that's gonna kill you. That's gonna kill you right there, losing that series. Are we close to the wild card? 9 games. Yep. See that streak of like 6 losses there really killed us. Carson Kelly, man, just struggle city. They would take an obscene winning streak. Yep. Hey, Madrigal, you're back. If his rating drops really low after this year because he's been hurt, I'm going to be so pissed. Now the goal is to get to 500. Can we make a show of it? Kind of doesn't look like it, to be quite frank. I mean, I am proud of where we came back from based on where we were at earlier in the year. The hole that we had dug ourselves. Should we just sim to the... Yeah, let's just sim to the end of the regular season here. We're just going to put myself and yourself out of this misery. Chris Paddock looks like he's leading the NL in wins. Okay. Alec Thomas, 2nd in batting average. Oof, it's a tough injury. I just noticed that with Coar. Could be the old career ender. Chronic back soreness. It's not like he's carrying the team or anything. 3.1 WAR is respectable. I mean, dude, you're only, what, 27? That's kind of scary. Chronic back soreness. God, just end this godforsaken season, please. Chris Paddock tied for 15 wins. Like I said, just please end this season. I'm tired of all these injuries. Just end it. Didn't hit 500. Paddock looks like he's so close to leading the league in ERA. This is the other starting pitcher that we kept. I really like how Alexander Mojica, I guess that's how you pronounce it, is really developing. Yeah, he's one of our homegrown little, not surprises, but positives. Thomas White, how's he doing? This is the star of our farm system. All right, he's filling out. We'll see how it does after the offseason. Anyways, I'm getting distracted here. End the season, please. Paddock leading in wins and ERA. The only reason we haven't only won like 40 games is this guy. 16 wins, wow. Tommy Doyle, that's great. So close to ending this regular season. Just end it. Just end it. That's all you have to do. Oh, I think it is ended. Playoffs begin. All right, Paddock. League leader in ERA, league leader in wins with 17. We'll take it. So we'll take a look at some player stats real quick. I think this is the longest, I don't want to say most pointless video I've ever had, but all right, let's see. Regular season ends. Just go ahead and finish that. So our pitching stayed the same about all year. ERA crown, Chris Paddock. There we go. Nice. And our hitting made a huge jump. Gigantic jump from, if you remember at the beginning of the year, it was 14s, 14s, 15s, 14s, 15s. And huge jump there. Who had a good season? Alec Thomas. Looks like he really came around in his power a little bit there. 17 home runs, 86 RBI. Alec Boehm, 21 and 88. I am interested to sort by WAR through this lineup to see who played well. Yeah, Alec Thomas 5.2 WAR, Senzel 4.2. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, as the season turned around, we did well. We turned the season around. I'm happy with this. Or relatively speaking, a little bit of a down year. I expect next year we will start out hot from the gate and go from there. But I was going to say, we're going to end it here, but we won't. Let's see. In terms of contracts, I just want to see what we're going to be working with here over the offseason. Salaries. Okay, yeah, we're retaining Alonso, Herman. But, yeah, everyone else is really under contract. So we should, the gang is back together. Madrigal at a pretty good or pretty nice savings. Boehm at a decent contract. I really like where this core team. I'm really going all in with this core. So, we'll see how it turns out. Royce Lewis, he is so early on in his arbitration years that I, love that. Kumar Rocker still. We might look for an extension for that stud. Swaggerty again. We are in a very good spot, I feel like, with our contracts. We may have some money to go after a starting pitching free agency, and that's what we'll do. Like I said, I'm going all in with this core. If this core can't win a World Series, maybe I may have to pick a new team. So anyways, thanks for joining. I will play the off season. I'll come back, do a little intro, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for joining. A very weird episode, I know. Again, listen and download Football, a podcast, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.